Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I am making another video journal entry today. Just because you know, have been kind of having a streak going on. I broke it 2 days ago, but that's okay. It's not like I have to every day, but it is nice to, with me having, dealing with feeling more depressed the past few weeks. It is nice to use this as a medium to talk about my thoughts and feelings. Just get it out of my head and out of my heart and onto some sort of other medium. So speaking of which, I'm doing okay today. Still feeling down and depressed. But I would say I'm feeling better than yesterday, and I'm also currently at 5:11 p.m. I'm feeling better than I did earlier today when I woke up like at 7 in the morning. So that's nice. I'm grateful for that. I'm just trying to practice gratitude and just be thankful for any improvement in my mood. Any reduction of my depressive symptoms. I'm greatly appreciative of. So I did go to the gym today. I did do a leg workout, which I dislike doing. It's not one of my favorite workouts. And just like yesterday, today I did not want to go to the gym at all. I just wanted to sit at home and either watch YouTube videos or just lay in bed and just do nothing. But it was a little easier because like I said in yesterday's video, I kind of forced myself to go yesterday. I wouldn't, and I don't know if force is even the right word for even yesterday, but today I didn't feel like it was so forced. Like it was easier for me, myself, and I'm sure for a lot of you. So I guess a suggestion is it seems like it gets easier. Like if you've been engaging in a habit, especially if you're trying to build positive habits like going to the gym, I found that it's easier to kind of stick with the routine when you've been doing it for a while versus trying to practice that good habit after not doing it for several weeks or longer, especially. So even though I didn't feel like going to the gym again today, I did. It was easier for me to go, and I am glad I did. I actually had a decent leg workout. This past week, including tomorrow's arm workout, has just been I've just been lifting lighter than I usually would, just because I have lost strength and muscle conditioning over the past few weeks, and I especially don't want to injure myself, and I just don't have as much energy and mental sharpness to really have an more intense workout. So I've just been doing lighter, so which is great, for my joints and for my tendons. Try not to injure myself. So I had a pretty decent workout today. And then I did go to the store after. I also did not want to go to the store. But I did, and I took the bus and I went down to Walmart. I was going to just go to Safeway and buy a few things, but I wanted to get some cash back offers done on Ibotta so I can get my cash, the weekend bonus. So I did go down to Walmart and got a few things for, offers on there. And then on the way walking back home, I stopped by Safeway, and I got a few more things there. So, I'm glad too I went to the store. I think the combination of working out and then going to the store were both pretty helpful. So I'm grateful I did both of those. And then I've just been kind of getting some stuff done today. I am doing laundry. I cleaned up my room. Emptied the dishwasher and put some dirty dishes in there. I did eat. I ate a few burritos and a yogurt. Trying to eat something. I'll probably eat later today as well. And then I've just been playing a little bit of my game, and figured now would be a good time to, make a journal entry. So here I am. So yeah, I am doing better. I also slept better last night than I did the previous night, so that's kind of helped too with my mood and my energy. But still, it's like even like feeling decent. It's just like still, it's just like the desire to not exist is still like pretty strong. That presence is pretty strong. I'm trying to not think about it too much or like focus on it too much, just because it's not productive. It's like, I don't want to exist in that limbo, that in between of like. So the way I see it is like I have two choices. So I can either like engage in that and live life like half-heartedly, wishing to be, to not exist. I'm trying to avoid the censor. It's so stupid I have to say it like this. I wish I could just say the words, but then TikTok mutes my video. But it's like, I could try living life and, also feed those thoughts, or at least pay attention to those thoughts of not wanting to exist, and like how nice it would be to just carry that out, which is not going to lead to, a very happy life. Like if you're, thinking about that, or if I'm going to do that, then I should just commit to it and just carry through with it. So, I'm trying to kind of reframe it or keep that in mind, and use that to drive me or like fuel me to find, like, not engage in those thoughts and instead focus on just kind of, practicing like mindfulness and just focusing on now and like, what do I do to be productive or get by for the next few hours. Because it's just not productive to engage in those thoughts, but it's like, regardless if I do or don't, it's always there at the back of my mind. Like I've said, like, it doesn't matter how good I'm feeling or how well things are going. It's like always, a background thought of just, if you didn't exist, you didn't have to, like, expend any energy. You wouldn't have to wake up in the morning and like do stuff. So I'm doing decent in that regard too. Just trying not to, like I said, engage with those thoughts. So, so I'm hoping, I'm probably gonna shower soon. And then get my laundry out of the dryer. Probably shower soon, and then play some more game, and then maybe go to bed early-ish. And hopefully I'll be able to sleep decently again tonight. And then my intention tomorrow is to go to the gym and do an arm workout. And then I do need to go to Walmart and Safeway again so I can get a few more offers on my other Ibotta account. You're not supposed to have two, but I have two. It kind of allows me to maximize my cash back. So I need to get some stuff on that account so I can also get the weekend bonus for that. So they'll give me something to do. They'll give me some sort of directive. And then, like I said in yesterday's video, I'm going to try to do it Monday, but if not Monday, sometime early next week, I'm going to call and get I don't know if I still need an assessment because I've been like a patient there before. I assume I probably will need assessment because it's been a while. So I need to look into calling and get an assessment so I can get hooked up with a counselor and then start utilizing counseling services. Hopefully that will be helpful. And then also I still am thinking when I meet with my mental health prescriber, the beginning of October. I'm going to ask her to see if we can maybe do like a dual antidepressant medication regimen. So right now I take Wellbutrin, so some sort of SSRI, or I don't know if there's anything else, like any other types of antidepressants I could take with the Wellbutrin. What I won't lie, my state insurance, that I probably would not cover it, but it would be interesting to try. It'd be interesting to try ketamine, like not to abuse it, not recreationally, but like actually like therapeutically, and medically. Like they have infusion clinics that you can go to, but those are pretty expensive. But also it'd be interesting to try the ketamine. I think it's an isomer. It's one of the, I think it's the right-handed isomer of ketamine. It's S-ketamine or something like that. And I know they have that, which can be prescribed. I think it's like for like heavy treatment treatment-resistant depression, which I guess maybe, with me still feeling depressed, you can argue that maybe I am, maybe have that to some degree. But also, I think it's also still newer, so I don't think state insurance would cover it, and I can imagine it's pretty expensive out of pocket. But that would be interesting to try. I've heard really good things, and it makes sense. Like, it's in the same class. It's an NMDA antagonist. It's in the same classification as DXM, dextromethorphan, which is in cough syrup that is abused recreationally. And then also nitrous oxide is also in that category as well. And ketamine, and then PCP is also an NMDA antagonist. So I think that explains why, like, for me, like, I've used DXM in the cough syrup and the nitrous oxide, of course, partially as a way to cope with feeling depressed and anxious. I don't recommend doing that, but it does seem like that classification of medications does have therapeutic benefit. So I'm sure ketamine would probably be pretty helpful, or the S-ketamine. I don't know. I could suggest, because also I think with the S-ketamine, it's not really like so abusable. It kind of has the benefits of ketamine without so much of like the risk of abuse. But even then, I don't know enough about it to say that with any sort of confidence. So that could also possibly be a problem in getting it prescribed, with my history of substance abuse. So I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just trying to think of solutions and trying to think of things that I can do instead of, just daydreaming about, the S word. Because it's either I should do it and just get it over with, or, put all your eggs into actually living life. Like I said, I don't want to be in that in-between. That in-between just sucks. It's just not a really great way to live life. So you might as well just pick one of those options. And, yeah, I'm not ready to give up yet. So, gonna keep trying. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's nice to talk about this stuff. I'm glad I'm a little more positive today and feel a little less depressed. I'm sure you guys can notice it. Yeah, figured, talk about it, and also, I guess just let you guys know I'm doing okay today. As always, I really appreciate everyone's really kind and supportive comments. It really means a lot to me. And hopefully these journal type entries are helpful for some of you. Hold on a second. I have my game going. We're capturing some territory on here, so I have to move my troops. The time around, we captured one area, so now we're moving to another. Yeah, hopefully it's beneficial, or it's just in some way or another. I try not to say this on my journal type entries, but yeah, I guess it still figures, stating it, like, you know, if you enjoyed this video or enjoy my videos, one way you can help this channel is hitting the like button. That helps with the algorithm, you know, recommend these videos to more people. I love reading everyone's comments, so please feel free to comment, even if it's just like, you know, whether it's suggestions or if you have just encouragement or support, or just want to say hi, or, you know, maybe share a bit about yourself and what you're going through. You know, maybe because I'm sure I'm not the only one dealing with depression right now. And then also, if you haven't, please consider subscribing / following on the YouTube and TikTok accounts. I post these videos to both accounts at the same time, just to kind of cover my bases. So if you're watching it on one of those, you know, it would be incredibly helpful to help grow this channel if you subscribed or followed. So yeah, my goal is I'm going to probably, like I said, my plans for tomorrow, but kind of thinking about it, one last thing I'll end on is my goal is to make a video, a journal entry video tomorrow too, and hopefully I'll be in better spirits as well after going to the gym again and going to the store again. So yeah, let's end it there. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope all of you are doing well, or at least doing what you need to get by, and I will see everyone next time.